In part 1 of our tour of the Albanian Riviera, we visited the stunning Gipi Beach, the cool and trendy town of Dermi, and our favorite spot in the Riviera. But in part 2, we head away from the beach to show you a different side of Albania's most famous coastline. Today we drive the most epic and curvy road in the country, visit the Ali Pasha castle, and discover the surprisingly awesome abandoned city of Qeparo.
We're all packed up. We're ready to go to one of the most beautiful national parks in all of Albania and also drive the most famous drive in all of Albania, the Llogara Pass. Should be beautiful. I can't wait. I hope you don't get car sick because it's kind of windy. Yeah. Let's go.
I just felt my ears popped. We are going so high up, so fast, and this road is extremely beautiful, but this is easily the curviest road I've been in my entire life. So if you do get car sick, make sure to take Dramamine because you're gonna need it. It's really curvy, but look at this.
This guy doesn't seem to ever like pick up grass. He just constantly chews. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Maybe he's eating gum.
Yeah, maybe he's chewing gum.
He just chews and chews.
He never puts his head down for more grass. He's
just
been here chewing the entire time. We made it to our first stop in Llogara National Park. We don't really have a huge agenda. We're just kind of like stopping in different spots. This is obviously our first stop because they have deer inside the facilities. They're not like fully wild, just so you know, but they are here just like munching on grass, and they're super adorable. And there's like a ton of restaurants and hotels in the area, so if you want to spend the night and just kind of go on hikes and do that kind of thing in the national park, you can do that. We're gonna just like walk around and maybe do like a short hike and see what it looks like, and then grab lunch and just kind of like take it easy up here. It's like nice and fresh. Down on the beach, it's like 95 degrees. Up here, it's like 80, so for us it feels nice and cool.
It feels great.
We're just gonna enjoy the fresh mountain air.
It's a very historical walk.
The Julius Caesar fought in these hills against Pompey. And we just read that, and that's all we know. If you're wondering why we're carrying these sticks, we just tried to cross here and we heard two very, very big dogs. And I got really, really nervous. Hello, doggies. I wonder if people watching this are like thinking that we're the biggest wimps in the world with the cows in Krivia. It just stopped and gave us a look. Aimara is sliding down the hill. Update.
This is terrifying. I just want to be home.
And now just some dogs. We approach the trail with weapons.
This is actually pretty nice that you can come like, you know, 30-40 minutes away from one of the main towns in the Albanian Riviera, and you can have like this beautiful mountains like covered in green and beautiful trees and just so lush, and you can like go on these beautiful hikes in the forest. I think it's very unique because you think of the Albanian Riviera and you mostly think about like the beautiful beaches, and yeah, they're great, but like if you need a break, it's really nice that you have this option, and it's so easy. And actually the Llogara Pass is the beginning of the Albanian Riviera. Welcome To the big bunker.
The infamous big bunker. It's kind of stinky inside, so we're not going to go in. I wouldn't describe this as an essential stop on your Albanian Riviera tour, but I was thinking if I was the old dictator, I would have chosen this spot instead of the giant bunker in the mountains. At least you have an incredible view. Let's keep moving.
Till the last drop.
It's impossible.
Do it.
The guy that works here is very nice. He gave us a lot of information in a little bit broken English, so I only got like a little bit. This was a very important castle, not only for like the Ottoman Empire and Ali Pasha, but also the Italians when they occupied this area. For the communists, this was a political prison that held like 200 political prisoners during the times of communism, and then now it's a tourist attraction.
Ali Pasha himself.
Don't mess with me. He was not a nice guy, people.
He was not.
More on that later.
And check out my view.
He's just a shadow.
It's really pretty.
Shadow woman.
Pretty nice view. We were on a desperate hunt for sights. We are not great at sitting at the beach the whole day, and this castle may not seem like much, but we love it. We love visiting places. We just love exploring, like seeing new stuff. We're not good at laying at the beach the whole day, and this trip has taught us that we maybe have to consider slowing down from time to time and just like embrace sitting down on a beach, have drinks brought to you. Now that I say it, that sounds like a dream for most people, but we really cannot stand still. Like, we need to be doing something. We're weird.
You're weird.
Yeah.
So Aimara was talking about places to visit, and actually this is one of the most famous places to visit along the Albanian Riviera. And Ali Pasha, he was a really important Ottoman Pasha, so that's like the person under the Sultan, and he basically ruled all of the European part of the Ottoman Empire. So Albania, Greece, I think parts of Italy, and all of those countries. So he was a very important historical figure in like the early 1800s, but he was also a very evil person. Like, he liked to torture people, and he executed people in public with like sledgehammers and like forced prisoners to like scalp their prison mates, I guess. So he was a really bad guy. We don't like him. But a fun fact, he never lived here. He just had this built during his rule, I guess, but he lived in Greece. So Qeparo, where we are staying, also has an abandoned village. We had no plans of showing it to you on this video, but we just kind of like drove up the mountain for 15 minutes. Super steep, like straight up, and now we're here, and it's pretty cool. It's all like old like stone walkways, and it's not fully abandoned anymore, but I think when communism ended in the like 1990s, everyone fled to like Italy and Greece for economic opportunities. But it seems like now they're sprucing up a little bit, and there's some people around town like looking at us a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Like, what are these people doing here? But it's nice to walk around. It's really pretty. There's cows everywhere. A lot of flowers. There's Old Qeparo. Welcome.
There's some really beautiful views from up here, and we can see like this couple of umbrellas here, but we can't figure out how to go downstairs. So there seems to be a hotel or like a bar or something. This spot, I can't believe we waited until last minute to come here. This place is awesome. It's like obviously like 70% abandoned, like if I had to guess. But it's really cool to see like all the ruins and like the construction, like all the rocks and like all the flowers and surrounded by mountains. And right now it's like sunset time, so like it has like perfect lighting, so everything looks
Beautiful spot, Old Qeparo.
very nice. Expect the unexpected.
You hit him with the skill. Parts of it are definitely being redeveloped. It's really pretty. I don't know what they're doing it for, I guess hotels. Pretty nice.
It's time to leave.
It's time to get back in the car before the sun sets, because it was really steep and pretty sketchy. So I want to get back down to our level before sunset. And it's time for a drink. So we know this video was all over the place, and that's how it felt for us too, but we just wanted to show you as much as possible of the Albanian Riviera. We also did visit other beach towns and beaches, but they felt kind of repetitive and we thought it would be boring to put on video, so we didn't do it.
And as always, if you have any questions or do you need to know anything, just ask in the comments. We are more than happy to help. There's one town that you're not going to see in this video, or like it is in the blog post, but we're going to show you in the next couple videos. It is called Sarande. It's one of the most popular beach towns, and that's our next stop on this Albanian Riviera tour. We're going to spend a few days there and we'll show you the town and a really cool apartment that we're staying at in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.